case you're wondering, it could get even more crazy than it is today. Here we have one of your perhaps most favorite childhood toys, their company Lego, doing strange things with their products. And here's a Twitter handle by Brickloft, wondering what's going on. We all firmly believe Black Lives Matter, blah, blah, blah. For decades, Lego, police, and fire rescue have been the very best example how to protect and rescue fellow minifigs and kids playing. What kind of message are you making here? And these are links, or sorry, these are images towards, it looks like some sort of email to affiliate marketers or retailers and all the products that Lego is asking you to remove. So it's like, police monster truck heist, fire chief response truck, police handcuff and badge. So all these police and fire related products Lego wants to remove. And it's not just the products, it's also the marketing. You're like, that's strange. Why would Lego want to do that? That seems like a strange thing to remove. So there's another one, silent mode. Just had an affiliate email asking for certain Lego sets not to be advertised. They all seem to be related to emergency services. Anyone have any idea what's going on? And Brickloft is the same thing. He's like, what's going on here? So here's another fellow on June the 4th. This is nuts. Lego Group is removing playsets featuring police, firefighters, and emergency vehicles. When even ditching an adult White House kit, we ought to stress the good in law enforcement for kids. What does Joe Biden think about the Lego erasing cops? So yeah, what's going on with Lego? Why are they taking down all of their emergency response kits and the White House kit? That's a strange thing. So here's the official response from Lego on June the 4th. We've seen incorrect reports saying we've removed some Lego sets from sale. To be clear, that is not the case, and reports otherwise are false. Like, okay. Our intention was to temporarily pause digital advertising in response to the events in the US. We hope this clears things up. So if you actually read these things, no, you're saying remove the products from sites and any marketing. So it's not just marketing, Lego, you're removing it from sites. Who would fake that? What company would say to another company, we want to stop making money with these products? Unless there was a recall or some legal reason. But this has nothing to do with that. It's just getting bizarre. So what you're saying here in this case for Lego is that, yeah, this is all false except when where it's not. So our intention was to pause digital advertising, but you ended up doing more than that. All they had to say was we made a mistake, or if anything, just say these are all false. We don't know who. Someone made a mistake in our marketing budget. That person has been reprimanded. Or words to that effect, saying, no, this is all fake. So what this ends up doing to people is like people who like Lego, who want to sell Lego, who want to buy Lego, go like, Lego, what the hell are you doing? Stop screwing up the message. Either the sites are false and you still want to sell a product, or you're doing something weird. And for people who don't like what's going on in the world right now, or are pro Black Lives Matter and all that other propaganda, it's like, you're not doing enough. You only pulled back the marketing if that's the case. Why didn't you pull back the products? So you get responses like this, like, I, for one, will never buy another Lego set for my kids. We have over 10,000 Legos, not one more from a company that will not show its support for our police who risk their lives every day. And then we have people like, anyone who says Legos is subhuman. You're like, what? What is going on here? Some people like it. Like, you're just going to get the most ridiculous responses. Like, hey, it's Anita Sarkeesian again. I actually responded to her or retweeted her just because it's so ridiculous. So I tweeted about Lego possibly pulling their police-themed sets, and that was incorrect. Sorry about spreading false info. I'm deleting that previous tweet, but also, hey, Lego Group, maybe pull all your police-themed sets. It's like, ugh. Just pull them all. Of course she wants you to pull them all. They might offend people. A toy with little tiny blocks that represent a fireman might hurt people. Oh. So here's the wonderful left-leaning side of the group Stop glorifying police, since they are causing pain and suffering to so many Americans. Discontinue police sets and items. It's like, yeah, we're just going to stop talking about police. We're going to stop having toys about police and firemen and emergency response teams, like doctors and nurses. It's a toy. It's like discontinuing a teddy bear. Ban the Lego police state. ACAB. If you know what ACAB stands for, it's all cops are bastards. So it's seriously, you glorify police subjugation, stop it. Like, okay, a toy is somehow glorifying police subjugation. Bunch of kids building sets and having fun and having police Lego men playing cops and robbers, whatever you do when you play those games in your head. Yep. They're just a bunch of bastards. Stop selling the cop sets. That would have been the right move. Well, okay. Why? How is that the right move? How is making less money a bad idea for a company? It's not their fault the world's going nuts. They didn't do anything wrong. I came here to congratulate you on removing police Lego. Now I am sad again. It's like, oh, you did the thing I thought you were going to do, but you ended up not doing it. It's like, what? How is removing toys a fun thing? How is taking away pleasure going to make you happy? Does that make any sense? Here's an opportunity to do the right thing and remove police-themed sets from sale. So it's like, hey, Lego, you didn't do the thing we were expecting you to do, so now you can do it. It's like, what? I love this image of this person, Meg. Like, she, her, it's like, yep, we know exactly what side of the aisle she's on just by looking at that photo. As an employee of Lego, I wouldn't mind if you just decided to pull those sets for moral reasons, not ethical reasons, not a sign of the times, not because there's a giant mob outside destroying stores and public property. A people promise. I don't even know what that hashtag means. And here, of course, Lego had a statement the day before. It's just more virtue signaling from companies trying to look good amidst all the craziness that's going on. How can we not get attacked? Let's defend ourselves, or preemptively defend ourselves. And it's probably one of the least offensive virtue signaling messages, because the rest have all been very, very outwardly defensive. This is kind of like, hey, we stand with the black community against racism and inequality. Yeah, of course we do. Everyone does. There is much to do. We will donate $4 million to organizations dedicated to supporting black children and educating all children about racial equality. Now that's fine, but you're still promoting this message of, well, you know, we like black people. Black people are good. Here, see, we're giving money to black people. We're good. Please don't hurt us. Please keep buying our product. So the immediate response, the logical response is like, well, what about the Asian community? What about the white community? What about the Eastern European community, or the Eastern community in general? How much are you going to donate to those people? Or is it just some PR bullshit, which is all virtue signaling is? Why else would a corporation say anything, if not to make money? And it's sad to see a toy, a completely innocent toy of Lego sets, of specifically modern themed Lego sets, so cops and robbers or fire trucks or what have you. Just because there's an issue with one cop doing a bad thing, or two or three cops doing a bad thing. Imagine if the person killed was a white person or an Asian person or someone who wasn't black. Do you think the response would be like this? The issue is not racism. It never was. Now, you could bring up the fact that this year is an election year. That might have something to do with it. And the Democratic Party or the left-leaning people in America don't know how else to cause a stir. They don't really have anything to run on. They have no real platform. And they're going to attack anything that remotely resembles authority because they're not in authority. Support the government until you're not the government. Hard to say. I don't know. I'm not a aficionado of American politics, and it's always a spectator sport for us Canadians, maybe the rest of the world. People have been dealing with racism all throughout their communities, even in Toronto, as multicultural as we are. But this kind of response is ridiculous. Lego didn't have to say or do anything, but every corporation is like, oh, we gotta hit that marketing angle, gotta look good, always gotta look positive, gotta sell to the general crowd who are now looting and rioting in the streets. Probably not the right people to sell to right now. They're probably not too interested in spending money and staying home and playing Lego. Probably not. But anyway, thanks for listening, folks. You have yourself a great day.